saying Ohio State is going to make the college football playoff is not exactly the boldest way to go about it. Yeah, they're probably going to make a playoff. There are a few other teams, of course, that are going to be picked to make it repeatedly over and over again. So let's pick some dark horses. Let's pick some teams that maybe are on the outside now, maybe on the cusp. Teams that you like that if things shake out accordingly, they can make it.
Oh, the answer for me is real easy. Arizona. I think they've got one of the best college football coaches in Rich Rodriguez. I think Arizona, a team that won 10 games a year ago, really came just short of beating USC, would have put them to 11 wins. This is a football team, a new Solomon, one of the best young quarterbacks in college football. Nick Wilson, one of the best young running backs in college football. They get Caleb Jones back. They have Trey Griffey. They have a lot of weapons. Devontae Neal moving from wide receiver to cornerback gives them some depth there with Will Parks. I look at this team and don't forget Scooby Wright. Scooby Wright's still on that roster. They have an opportunity to put together a bunch of wins. We saw them do it a year ago when these kids a lot of them were true freshmen. Now we're going to look for them to build on that in year two.
I tell you what, if they make a playoff run out of the Pac-12 South, they're not only going to be a dark horse, they're going to be one of the top seeds. I mean, that is one of the toughest divisions, if not the toughest division in all of college football. I'm going to go to a slightly easier division, and that's the SEC East. Tennessee, I know people are saying, oh, Tennessee's got all this buzz because of one bowl win. It's not just one bowl win. I'm going to put my orange Rocky Top shirt on. Look, this team should be favored in every single game except for the Alabama game. Their schedule sets up really well. Yeah, they have the test against Oklahoma week 2. Arkansas, kind of an iffy game out of the SEC West. They get Georgia at home. Look, I think this is a team, they should lose to Alabama in that rivalry game in the regular season. They may lose another game along the way, Arkansas, Oklahoma, wherever. At 10-2, SEC East champs going to play Alabama, Auburn, whoever in the SEC championship game. At that point, they're on the fringe. I mean, they're a legitimate contender for the playoff.
You got that Tennessee jersey on?
Good old Rocky Top.
I know, I like them, but I think for me, Tennessee's going to be next year. And they're not going to be a dark horse. I think they'll be one of the favorites. I'm going to go to a team that I really enjoyed watching last year. I worry a little bit about name brand because Georgia Tech, to me, is a really good football team that may not get enough consideration for the playoff, but I think they have the talent to do it. It starts at quarterback with Justin Thomas, one of the most exciting players to watch in all of college football. They lose a lot of skill position players, which is a concern because you look at how many guys are getting carries. I think we're getting carries for them. But defensively, DJ White at corner, they've got a lot of experience there. Finally, this is going to be one of the best defenses they had in a long time. You look at the schedule. You've got Notre Dame in there. You've got Clemson in there. You have Florida State. You end with Georgia and Miami. So you've got some interesting games, but games that they could win if things go accordingly. They are a matchup issue overall, and that's why I think Georgia Tech, things play out, could make a run at this.